Hey, everybody. Today we are going to continue the long, drawn-out cry for help, which is the Pyanodon's mod set. Join me, friends. I think we're back on track today, right? I think everything's pretty much okay, and we're just going to build out gold today. We're going to finish this, right? And that means we need to get a few more buildings. We need some leaching stations. We have the wet scrubbers. We need electrolyzers and then oxygen furnaces. So we need leaching stations? I think that's the word I said. Oh, we also have to deal with our chores right there. But one moment. Let me try to hold one thought in my head at a time. So, chores. Zapier and Zapier egg. I'll do that after I get gold up and going. But vanadium concentrate right there. That's something I'm going to have to deal with. Get a few more whales, probably. More whales is... We're going to need lots more whales, honestly. We have too much food. Don't tell the Augs I said that. Just toss it all in the next Aug. Oh, and we should get some concrete so I can fix these patches when I see them. Instead of just running by them and just seething quietly to myself. All right, we're good. Let's go finish gold. And then after that, probably landscaping. And then after that... I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably Cobalt. Cobalt's been a problem for a while. All right, soup. Time for all of this. Come with me, friends. Here in this gold model I've made for myself. As we can clearly see from last time, we are making 6.11 gold type 1 per second. So let's see what that means for us, right? You take gold type 1. Take a lot of it. Oh, wow. And it's fast. We're only going to need one of these machines, right? Yeah, this eats 5 a second. And as we know, even we can do that math in our head. 6.11 divided by 2 is... divided by 5, excuse me. Divided by 5 is 2. We need 2 of these things. And we need cyanic acid on top. Just a dribble of it. So maybe we can actually finish this out in all one block. Actually, we need a preview. What do you do? Come here, friend. You take... We already have sulfuric. We can bring in bisulfate. And this takes 1 gold concentrate. So this is an expansive step right here. So if we have 1.22, and we're going to have right here 1.22 gold type 2 and per second. That's what we got. And this eats at 0.58 a second. And so divide by 0.58. Says we're going to need 3 of these. So, all right. Maybe we're not going to finish this entirely within one block. It's going to be pretty compact, I think. Maybe I should just stretch it out. There's no need to put it all in one. There's absolutely no need to be space efficient. So it's going to be something like that and something like that. Yeah, that's my choice. All right, so we need cyanic acid in. Let's order that from our friendly delivery Gobachovs. And I guess what we're going to do, I guess we put the beacon in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We save a little space that way, even though, as I just said, we don't need to save space. I'm going to do something controversial here. I'm just going to use blue inserters because it's so little, right? Here, let's do this properly. And then it's going to be so little out too, so it's going to be more blue inserters. There's just no need for stack inserters. He says confidently. You can keep chewing on the wall. It's fine with me. Do not offer the pipes an energy drink. 1, they can't accept it. 2, we don't know what the results would be if they could accept it. Energy drink is not to be trifled with. So we're doing one of these again? I guess not, because then that interferes. So draw it back up. We do one of these then. Perfect. And then hook it up. Give me cyanic acid. Canic acid. There we go. Give me lots of it. Good. And then now that is on the way. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about my decision making right here, but perhaps it'll be all right. Maybe it will be somewhat okay. All right, now we are producing another solid. That is gold concentrate. Very well. You will come out and you will do the exact same thing. And I guess we put the beacon on the bottom for these guys. Not that it matters, again. We're kind of consuming space more than preserving space at this point. No, I do it like that. And then bing, bing, bang. Nice. And then beacon space is on the bottom. And I will draw down sulfuric from wherever sulfuric might be hiding. And it will be good, yes? So that is 2 steps knocked out right away. Absolutely going to get through this today. Then on to a brave and unknown future. Sorry, sneeze happened. Okay, done. Sulfuric in. Oh, we need bisulfate. Okay, didn't notice that. It's 1.14 a second. Do I really want to do a whole aerial caravan for this? So you're only putting out on that side of the belt, right? So I can put bisulfate right here. And I guess that's what I'm doing, right? And we stick to the discipline. We use aerial outposts. Even though I don't think I'm going to staff this with a whale. I think this is going to be a dinosaur. Dinosaur hungry. Add destination. Go get me bisulfate, please. From right here. Purple box. Fill cargo. Add destination. Empty cargo. And I'm just going to give... Don't tell them I gave you that much. Don't tell anyone I did that. And that's fetching bisulfate. Bisulfate. Good. If the Augs caught wind of how well I treated that Aug, I will have unionization on my hands. I'm not afraid of riots. Riots have solutions. It's when they start forming unions, getting organized. We can't have it. It directly impinges on factory efficiency. We can't. Makes me a little crazy just thinking about it. All right, concentrate in, sulfate in. We get type 2 out. And this is a pass-through, right? So, wait a second. What are we doing then? Oh, this is concentrate. Excuse me. Gold concentrate. And then it's just a pass-through to 1.122 gold type 2. Again, per second. So we don't lose track of time. And so if we're blue in, we can be blue out. And we'll put the beacon here, so we'll do this. Beacons go on the outside, and then this proceeds to the next block. And we're leaving lots of space, should we ever need it. Do I know we're going to need it? No. Do I suspect we're going to need it? Not even yes. Do I want to have it? Yeah, 100%. All right, so good. You are ready to go. Oh, what do you got? Empty? Where is that guy going? What are you doing? You don't have any fluid. This has to be a return trip. That had to be a real big loop. Weird. All right, 3 more things, an entire city block, and then like 6 more city blocks afterwards to do it in. Let's go. All right, so we have 1.8 1.22 a second. There's no way we're going to need lots of these. We need coal dust, which can we arrange from here? Nah, that's pretty far. Go get coal dust. Again, that's going to be a caravan, and then that comes in, and then ammonia we can have. And this eats 0.66 a second. So times... what am I looking at here? 1.22 divided by 0.66. This is again needing 2. Yeah. Okay, got it. The support structure for these buildings will be larger than these buildings. So you only put on the outside again. So what we'll probably do is the same little trick we did last time. Just doing right here. And this makes a solution. Okay. I am happy it's not making a problem. So like that, and then bring in an aerial outpost right here. I am forever grateful when my systems make solutions and do not make problems. Dinosaur hungry. Don't ask what I gave the last dinosaur. It was a fluke. How much does this eat? 6 a second. All right, maybe we do a whale for this. It eats quite a lot. Well, the throughput probably doesn't matter. Why not? Throw a whale down. On the off chance that this actually saves me a little grief, it's worth the investment of the resource right now, so I don't have to think later. Go get me coal dust. Kind of afraid of using normal inserters here. Kind of afraid of this. Maybe I should just always use stack inserters, and that's my policy. We'll see. We got plenty of space up above to correct myself. If it turns out I made a mistake, an error in judgment. One of many in my life. And then right over there. Good. So now you have that in and that in. I gotta get your pneumonia. And I think we pull in the pneumonia from right here and just pipe it down. Gorbachevs are here. Looks like we got a bunch of slack back at headquarters. Give me ammonia, please, in enormous amounts. Yes, please, thank you. And down we go. We'll probably just do this, right? This means we put the beacon at the bottom, or else we have problems. So you will sneak up like so. Oh, now we see design issues. I'm going to blame the architect. All right, right there. So it's all connected in, and the beacon goes down here. All right, so out of these 2 running, we get times 0.66.6. This gets us to 123 gold liquid per second. Sure. I think it's gold solution here. Gold solution. There. We will be proper. All right, gold solution goes into the gold electrolyzer, right? Oh, I didn't grab any of these. I hope I have enough. And we get purified gold. Oh, crap. Look at all the stuff it needs. So 100 gold solution. So we're going to need 2 of these happy friends right here and right here. And I guess I just come all the way down. And we need lots of stuff. We need graphite, nichrome, and oxide. We don't got any oxide. Maybe I go make an iron oxide maker. Because I know that's on my list of things that are bottlenecking the factory. We need a primary iron oxide maker. But right now, I guess we just do one of these, right? Then we do an aerial outpost. And we have more than enough room to add on more if we need more, right? And the beacon space, I guess, will be above and below. And we'll just take whatever we need. And we'll also put in the output into there, and it'll vent out the bottom. Yeah, I like this idea. And then beacons will be on the top or the side. No, on the sides. Yeah, this is a good idea. We only need 2 right now, but there'll be more later. All right, this is a good idea. I like this. And then we just cast gold, which means we have to... Where is our nearest hot air line? We have an oxygen line down there. Oh, it's brought in. I don't know if I should try to tag off of that or bring in my own. Probably bring in my own, right? It's the same thing in the end when it comes to Gorbachev flight time. This is definitely what we're doing, right? And so purified gold. You either get 4 or you get 5. Do you want to add hot air? Why would you ever not add hot air? Oh, we also have to get the briquettes in. But the briquettes are right there. That's why we did this here. Okay. We can definitely make this work. So, we need to schedule a whale. Okay, so we need a complex whale system. It's a whale system here. And if we go to our notes, and we write down the recipe, we have 2 iron oxide, 4 nichrome, and 3 graphite. All right, so that is a number which comes to 9. So we're going to call it 10. We're going to call it 900. Oh, we need 2. It's gold something. Purified gold right there. So you always have a spot. Yeah. All right, Sue. Whale time. I need you to go on a journey. I need you to be hungry. I need you to go get me iron oxide, which doesn't exist. It's in the earth line. I'm well aware that I'm sending you on a futile quest right here. Yeah. I want you to load items until caravan has iron oxide in quantity 1800. Then go get nichrome. And that's from the alloy stack, right? Right here, yes. Right by the graphite. How wonderful. Load items until caravan has nichrome in quantity 3600. And then go get graphite right there. Load items until caravan has graphite in quantity 2700. Great. And now I want you to come here. And I want you to wait for the circuit condition, which will be comparator equals go. And then unload until target, unload until target, unload until target. Oxide. Iron oxide followed by nichrome followed by graphite. Beautiful, right? 18, 36, 27. All right, you are on your way. By which I mean you are going to get in line, and then I'm going to have to go make iron oxide after this. It just has to be done. That's not a problem. Then nichrome. Got to figure out a way to make a system, an easy, compact, simple system. Which, like, I input the recipe right here, and then it just immediately passes through. I could probably set that up, right? Like, I put a constant combinator down, and I just say, give me this, this, and this, and then it takes these signals, and then measures these, and these, and if not, it sends it out. But then the whale would have to be programmed with it, too. Right, I can't have the whale... Maybe I can. Let's look. Let's just really, really look. Yeah, I want you to add destination. And can I pick up based on circuit condition? I could probably add that in. That would be really useful. Like, unload circuit condition, load circuit condition. So it will read the circuit condition on the caravan. And then it will either load those amounts or it will unload those amounts, right? That shouldn't be hard to do. Now that I speak this, I kind of have to do it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. That sounds like a real good idea to me. Next, we have to get the solution in. So all that's coming. All this is coming. Yeah. Okay. Then maybe it wouldn't save me that much time. Because okay, it's easy for this one. But like, right there, it's like we come here, and I'm still going to have to send it to each area and have it load, and then it'll load a constant amount because it won't be connected to the circuit network. Unless the circuit network state imprinted on the caravan somehow. So like a imprint like imprint desired state. Like the caravan would have to have some memory on it. So that I would just go here and it would have like load memory, right? And then I'd have to tell it where to pick up from. Like go here and then sync with memory state, go there, sync with state, go there, sync with state, something like that. And so I wouldn't have to, the goal is to stop doing this, right? Right here. And then we do load items, and then I don't want to search here. I never want to search here ever again. I want to do this once, and then have the entire system work on me doing it once, instead of having to do it on the whale, loading, on the whale, unloading, and then in the circuit condition to regulate it. I bet you I could do that. Like, the caravan will have to have an internal state, and it could load that from the circuit network. And then, yeah, I'll have to think about it. There's ideas here. All right, anyway, I gotta just keep going with this, right? So goad comes down here. All right, so right there. What I want, you're stuck, right? You're in line. And this produces a solid, yeah? How fast does this go? Oh, pretty fast, but those should be enough, right? Maybe. Oh, wait a second. Did I do something bad here? Because if I turn this up real fast... well, let's not think about it, right? And we're all lined up, and it's like, it could be good, it could be bad. We're not going to think about it. You hear me? Not going to think about the implications of the choices we have made. Instead, we're not even doing that. Excuse me. We are just going to pretend everything is going to be A-okay. All right, so, and now this way. And you will come down on the line of victory, which is this line. All right, good. And so we do this, and we achieve some brief, fleeting happiness. And this here, don't do this. This can be a little better. It'll be off-center, but it'll be the trendy kind of off-center. right there. All right, and so how much of this are we making? What do my notes say? 123 gold solution, so this is, we're eating at 66.6 divided by 66.6, and then multiplied by 3.33. That means we are making, a familiar number, 6.16 gold concentrate cubes per second. Right? That's what it's purified gold. Purified gold. All right, excellent. All that works out. And then, we're going to need a whole bank of these. Maybe we do this in the next, the next block's got problems too, because it's got the salt mine. So how many of these do I actually need? So if we're making that and divide by, we're going to need 18 of these guys? But this is Mark 1. Got to remember that. So just double it. So 66. So we're going to need 10 of these guys to fully do this. Okay, we can deal with that. And then, how many can we put in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 rows, essentially. So, we need... But, yeah, we get feedstock, and that takes the place of the borax, and we need fuel. And we also need hot air, which I guess will take the place of the feedstock here. So let's just grab all this up to here, and you get to be my friend. Come here. Then we try to make this work somehow, right? Somehow we try to make it work. All right. First thing we gotta do, obviously, is we have to go get a whole bunch more of these. We need, in fact, 10 of these. So let's go handle that first and foremost. It looks like we're going to be going to the right here. Okay. What I need is a solid stack of 10 oxygen furnaces, which are going to be behind to begin with, but that's because they're Mark 1s. And Mark 1s are special. And by special, I mean bad. They get the job done, don't get me wrong, but they could be doing it so much better. And we're going to actually have a pretty productive episode today. Throwing all this in, and then we're going to definitely go do a rust maker after this. It's needed. I suppose you're not the trendy sort of off-center anymore, are you? Okay, now you do this. All right, like that. And then we'll come around, and we'll both go from this side for reasons, I suppose. For very good reasons. Like, it lines up here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Do not use filters. Do not do that. All right, so the gold will come out the back, the gold plate, and obviously we're going to put, like, I don't think, maybe that doesn't need to be there. Like, the gold comes out, right? Okay, you definitely don't need to be here. You're not, no. The gold, as I said, comes out here. And then this has to change. Is this truly necessary? Oh, that's truly necessary. Get off my lawn. All right, we need that space. This jink up right here is not welcome. There. And the what's a mathematical word for the amount of straightness in a line? Not like in a graph specifically, but just like in a system. The amount of turns you have to take to get somewhere. I'm sure there's a math term for that. This is a math people kind of thing. But I don't have that information. All right, so that works, that works, that works, that works. I'm very concerned about what I've done here. As per normal. Oh, we're also going to have to do a sinful junction right here in order to curl it around properly. But that is okay. We have special chants. And when we chant them, the Lord closes his eyes to what we do. And that is how we manage the situation. All right, right there and over. And I got a bunch of briquettes, which I will now distribute to the good little boys and girls of the world. All right, great. So we have feedstock coming in. We're getting real wild with the space we're using. All right, you don't do that, you do gold plate. You don't do that, you do gold plate, I said. Gold plat. Bang, 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 and bang. I don't even know what... You don't need to do this. Because this was when I was thinking there'd be ash, but then I've grown beyond ash. I do not exist in a state of ash anymore. All right, so the feedstock comes in, gets shoved in. We need oxygen and hot air now. I suppose we get oxygen from the Timmy line right here. There's no difference in taking it from bringing in a different line or taking it from here. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, no, 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 no. No, everyone back in. Jeez. I did the wrong thing. I told it to be destroyed. That is not what I wanted. No, friends, don't do that. Oh. Did it get anything? Did it get any more? Is it all broken? How are you guys supposed to work? Did it get gotten? What? Oh, did I make a terrible, terrible error here? All right, so what is the goal of this? The goal of this system right here. Oh, I cut it instead of doing the other thing. All right, so we have to hook up oxygen right here, right? This looks right, right? This got eaten. And then this goes right there, and then the oxygen's back in. Good. And now it's this feed line, which is supposed to be right here. And you're supposed to come over like this. Right? And now you're low on Timmy pulp. Why? We should not ever be low on Timmy pulp. Yeah, what's the problem? Look at all this stuff. Are you jammed? Got Timmy pulp 1. We cannot get rid of Timmy pulp 1. And then here, oh, Dow froth. And that's again iron oxide. Okay. Okay. I clearly messed this place up. And that line looks connected. And this line looks connected. And this line kind of looks connected. Why aren't you going if you're kind of... No, you're not. You have no oxygen. I am confused and distressed on what I have learned is true. All right, so these guys, that might have been a pre-existing condition. Probably not. Probably this is just leftovers right there. Okay. Maybe. Oh, we don't have any way of getting anything out. Beautiful. Wonderful. Fantastic. The primary enemy of the engineer is the engineer. It is not the biter. It is not the tree. It is the engineer. All right, I'm assuming this is good and I'm just going to walk away, right? This is a healthy way of dealing with one's problems. I guess we just kind of come over, right? We could try to sneak up. Let's try that. We will pull the oxygen up. It doesn't have to go far. It just has to go right here. And then right there. And nice. Thank you. Okay. Oxygenated. The system is oxygenated. And we have to come over here like we did before. Right there, right there. No, not like any of that. No. Once again, led astray by the stack inserter. And then, okay. We may in fact be recovering, but maybe not. It's hard to say. We're going to have to suspend judgment on that for the time being. Right there. Okay, so. Done. All right. Gold in. And now all we have to do is just fetch hot air, which I guess we do on biofluid. Because why not, right? Do I not have a... Of course I have a thing. Oh, I'm not holding the right one. Boop. And then give me requester tank right there. And we're probably not putting it exactly right here. Actually, should put it probably exactly down here more. And then hot air, bring it to me. Like so. I want you to bring a whole train of this stuff out. I think we just do that, right? All right, and that's not connected, but we can help with that. There. That should be it. That's the last thing. And this will get overwhelmed until we get Mark IIs out here. And then we'll have enough for everything. All right. This works. Use 3 blocks for gold. We kind of could have stuffed it in more densely if we wanted to, but yeah, make them pay. This is pretty good. So, all right, we're going to leave the world of notes behind. Notepad, thank you. You may go. All we have to do is now assure ourselves of a supply of iron oxide, which we don't have. And let us review. Iron oxide. Rust. And I think this is the recipe we're using. It's what we're using down south. What else can we use to make rust? Can eat a lot of chlorine for one. Probably not doing that. Pyrite. This looks okay, but pyrite can't be made on its own, right? We can make it from iron oxide. This is kind of a side product, and I don't think I should go down this road. So this recipe, while pretty nice, we're not going to use. We can get it from this, but this is real. That's harsh, and that's no good. That's no good. Too much input. No good. Too much output, and it's just traces. This doesn't look terrible, but I also don't have it, so walk away. No, this is just no, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. I'm not paying all that to get rust. The saw blades, yes. The rusts, no. That's no, it's no, it's no. It's like that's incidental and that's incidental. So it looks like if you want intentional rust, you really have to use this recipe we're right on, where we take nitrobenzene and we smash it together with iron plates in order to make rust. All right, so we need nitrobenzene. And for that, we need benzene, sulfuric acid, and ammonia, which we all have. So, and it's used in a bunch of stuff. Not really. No, it's not used in a bunch of stuff. We should be making aniline, but we don't have the alloy. But we could make the alloy. Ooh. And then aniline is used in what? Just some stuff. It looks like another biofluid only liquid. There's the big use of it, cladding. And that gets used in every single circuit. So we're going to have to put together a pretty good system for this. We need fluidized bed reactors and a lot more than what we got, and they're tiny. So it should be pretty easy to put together a system for that. And then after that, we'll probably go do landscaping. And then after that, hopefully we'll turn gold on. And that'll be a good end of the episode. So fluidized bed reactors are over there. Right there, and that's probably what we need. Should get rid of this pipe. Gotta find a home for this pipe. Gotta smelt it down. Gotta add a recipe to recycle it, I think. So we need... Okay, okay, hold on. Flailing. Nitrobenzene, right there. And to get that, we need benzene and sulfuric and ammonia. Probably quite a bit of all that stuff. So we got ammonia right there. Benzene right there. That's probably the limiting reagent right now. Yeah. So ammonia, benzene, and then sulfuric. I really wish I could make this somewhere in here and run lines. That doesn't look like the future I live in, huh? So it should be fairly straightforward just to run a line straight. Do we have lines down here? This is where we do liquid stuff nowadays. And so do we have anything that is convenient around here? Just do a survey. Should I be able to see? That's a kerosene line. Oh, we can follow. Oh, I can't see anything. So, okay, we have an ammonia line going down. And the ammonia line comes to exactly here. And we could keep pulling it down if we wanted to. Should I trust in the Gorbachevs? How about we trust in the Gorbachevs first? And we'll build this right there. And if the Gorbachevs cannot keep up, then we will run lines. I think we've already established this is proper doctrine, right? All right, so right here. And then we should probably do rust right on the spot. Yeah, it'll be making a solid here, but we should do that. Anyway, we should probably... Yeah, never mind. Don't think of anything. Don't think, just do. You, right here. Right there, and then right there. We need to make nitrobenzene. And so we need just 3 liquids in a tiny, tiny building, and we have to leave room for beacons. All right, so starting off, let's pull in the material we need. Right? So we need 3 requester tanks. You right there, you right there, you right there. Bang. And then we need ammonia. Just bring all of it. Then we need not ammonia. We need sulfuric right there. We need benzene. And then right here, we need benzene. Benzene, right there. Bring it all to me. Okay, so that will supply that. Now we just have to deal with the hell of pipes, right? We want... Why do I have Chromium oxide in my inventory? Nitrobenzene then goes and makes rust. This is done in a Lovecraft furnace, which I probably have, right? I got a couple of them. So how much will you consume if you're making lots of rust? 10 a second. Okay. And then if we take this and we go and we make aniline, it's pretty much this. Oh, that's very slow consumption. Look at that. Very slow. Then also cladding. I don't know. We're going to do 2 lines of this. This seems like it's an intermediate. And then, well, because if we do this and then this, and just picture it working, right? See, that was wrong. Then do this, and then do 2 more, right? This is a lot for a single row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 500 a second. I think this is probably okay. So, all right, we're only going to do 1 row of these. And if I regret this someday, well, I've got a bunch of regrets. It can get in line. So what we're going to have to do now is try to find a way to align this. There, it matches up now. So it only uses one side, essentially. And then, like so. And then just the literal hell of pipes right here. All right, so now all we need is the benzene, which can come off this side. All right, good. And then we have a unit, right? Then we can put the beacon on the bottom without any problems whatsoever, right? This is how she goes. Beacon space on bottom. So, all you go away. And then push you up. We don't want to impinge on the beacon space up north, so right there is best. Then we leave a via. And then right there, and then right there. Okay, perfect, right? Or at least something like it knows what the concept of perfect is supposed to be. Even though perfection is a spook. It has caused many errors in the mind of man that is achievable or it exists. Why does it make noise like it's going when it's not going? It's curious. All right, anyway, we're almost ready, right? We actually kind of are ready. Here, let's set this up. And we'll make nitrobenzene, and this will be some progress for the day, apart from making gold. It's hard to say making gold is ever not considered progress. It's usually a rather large victory when you get right down to it. There's your sulfuric. And then right here is benzene. Looks like it's going to be kind of a pain, right? Yeah, definitely a pain. There's your benzene, as brought to us by biofluid. And then this is pneumonia right here. Excellent. And the hell of pipes is tamed. There we go. We're running? Yeah. Lots of nitrobenzene being made. And then nitrobenzene just needs to go on the biofluid network. Why aren't you getting any sulfuric? Someone got a little overeager with removing things. So up here, right here, we put a provider tank in the system. And this is how it will serve up until the point where I think I need to do something else to make a more complicated distribution mechanism. And so that is this line right here, right? There. We now have a nitrobenzene provider tank. Yeah. Okay, good. Convert those chemicals. Great job. Absolutely fantastic grade A work. All right. With that goal accomplished, we now have to turn our attention to this. These are Mark 1s, so we should really be thinking this in terms of making 2 a second. But rust is such an important ingredient. Yeah, we're going to need tons of it for ferrite. Tons and tons and tons of it. I should probably do 2 rows, right? So if we're going to have beacon space right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you start right there. And then probably need to have a caravan out somewhere. So this isn't entirely what I want to do. Why did I choose this line right here? Is this in line with anything? No, it's not. Alright, so you just have to be indented a bit. It's pretty ugly when things are out of line like that, but it's what we gotta do. Alright, so it's gonna be like this. Ish. Right? Alright, and you need just iron. Oh, we need iron in. Oh. Okay, so we'll have a hug belt of iron on the outside, and then we'll have rust coming out on the inside, right? And it will be perfect, and it will be wonderful. So, and the belt on the outside won't interfere with everything. So this will be iron in, and then we'll put iron on the outside. Yeah, just like I said. That thing I said, I'm going to do it like I said. You got it? And then this should probably be a couple down. Especially since there's no more use for this space right here. We're just taking up the rest of the city block, which is fine. God, you guys are loud. You are so loud. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to go get how many more? Then H. How many of these do I get to put in? Probably just this, right? And then probably also a little over. Probably. No, it's cleaner if I do it like this. So I'll leave the via right there. Perfect. Nice clean via. Though it's not going to be a problem here because I have so much space. And then the oxide will come down right here. And then out. And I can snug all these guys in. Right there. No, don't do that. Do that instead. Alright, snugged in like there. Then we have plenty of space and plenty of space. And this is beautiful. This is wonderful. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 8 more Lovecraft furnaces. I can't wait for the day when I have Mark IIs of these. So I can start synchronizing these builds. Where are you? Where are you? Furnace. Come with me. And then we're probably going to go do landscaping, right? Because we have to kill time while all this works. So are we good? Is this looking good? Is this set up right? Oh man, big sneeze. Luckily, I saved you all. Don't worry, looking out for you. No jump scares on this channel. So like that. And kind of perfect, and we'll put beacons on the inside. Alright, I approve of this. This looks good. This looks intentional, which is better than good. It looks like the person that did this wanted to do this. No, wait, this is incorrect. This comes out the side. Alright, give me a whale. Mr. Whale. I want you to go get iron plat. right there, and we're just going to rust it right there, and then empty cargo. Nice and simple. And that will get the inputs inputting. Then we just have to connect this directly to the source. And if that's a problem, we'll come in with valves. No problem there. Bang, bang. And then, probably want to use this line to be polite to the beacon space of the nitrobenzene maker directly to our Nort. And to do this properly, I guess there's not a really good way to do this properly, huh? So to do this improperly, we'll be doing this. Adding to the health. This was a via once. That was the purpose of this space, to be a via. I might have some explaining to do one day. There we go. You got all your nitrobenzene. Great work. Very proud of everyone involved with this project. Everything is going well. Why is my phone just blowing up today? And how did I miss every single one of the inserters? That is pure, unadulterated skill right there. All right, so right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. And we should be about ready to go, right? All right, so what we need is iron plate in, and that's going to be super simple, right? Though I do feel like we might be intruding on beacon space here. I feel like I may be giving myself a problem right now. Spider sense tingling. That's not down far enough. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, no, I really should move this down by 2, which is gonna just wreck this whale. But I can reprogram him. He's an easy whale to reprogram. Moving all that's gonna suck, though. Personal logistics off, please. Where are you? I guess we gotta wait for that, huh? Well, I can do this in the meantime. Like something like this, at least. All right, and then iron in. Now we should be doing it like this to match the other side, you know? Yeah. All right, so we have to do a bit of a thing. We need to get a box out here. Put the entire inventory in this box, but not you guys. And we need to pick up all of this. And now I can take all y'all, move it down by 2. And now we're better. Okay, good. Thank you. That was pretty clean. Now I just have to adjust that whale's attitude again, who has tons and tons of iron plate, the heaviest whale. And you can't go there because there's nothing there. Then empty cargo, go do that. There, problem solved. Are we ready to go? We ready to go? Is this good? Is it time? I think it's time. Bup, bup. Then we will have a rust maker, which you might not be that excited about if you happen to have a healthy amount of rust in the system naturally, and it's something you have to vent. But eventually, you will have to make it by hand. All right, and they're off. Just now it's rusting. Makes lots of rust. That's a good thing. Should probably probably start with this whale. This is primary production rust. Add interrupt, whale hungry. Add destination right here. Fill that cargo. Take this primary production rust to the earth stack. And then put it in primary production for rust right there. The beauty of the material sorting system. Right there, and dunk you in. Take that and go. All right, so that's going to fill, and that's going to take a while. And then eventually, it's going to make its way all the way back through the system. And it's going to... Why are you not going? Is there no... building height. Messing me up again. Alright, so this is good. We have primary production for rust now, and we're making it at a really good clip. Hopefully this is enough. Well, okay, it'll certainly be enough when I get Mark IIs in there eventually. Alright, so. With rust coming, we will be able to get the ingredient we need to make gold, and we can turn this on later. We can also get the ingredient that'll make more ethylene. We need more ethylene from rust. That trickles down to Dow froth and many other things. So good. This is a vital part of the factory now working. So next thing, we have to continue with our processing drive, right? We have to do kimberlite next, maybe. Or cobalt. Kimberlite and cobalt will be the next two, I think. And then probably rare earth. Rare earth should have been done a while ago. Like, I need to do rare earth before I do silicon processing right here. What? Which one are you? Need high energy. All right, let's go do that. Let's go change clothes, get into landscaping gear, and then head out. Can I just get rid of you? Get rid of this here? Can I get rid of these briquettes? Can I get rid of this? They're just going to be taken away? Yeah, nice. But apparently there hasn't been a drop for oxide yet, which we should have had by now. I should probably investigate that, right? Like, we should have had Timmy oxide be made, enough to make a delivery. But if we really just run the Dow froth out, I could kind of believe that. How much Dow froth do we need a second? Not much. There's a lot of these, but they don't use that much a second. So it's just not going at all. That, again, is a rust problem. So I should probably revisit this later. Maybe many cycles later. Let's take a look at the graph. Iron oxide. There we go. Oxidized iron. And we are certainly producing it. This is probably South Factory, right? So we have a base production load of, like... Why is it falling? This is probably overlapping with the South Factory. So our base production is probably 1,200 a minute, which is quite a lot, honestly. I shouldn't be ashamed of that at all. Anyway, don't think about that. Think about trees. How much I like trees and landscaping. And we're going to put in 2 more blocks, I think. We're going to need a lot of that stuff. Probably a lot more of that stuff. Oh, and grenades, of course. Should I go and get more cliff explosives? Probably not. We're probably fine. Okay, so more cliff explosives. Great. And repair packs for no reason whatsoever. I probably don't have enough. Well, I definitely won't have enough afterwards. Let's go get more landfill. And then... Yeah, that's probably good. And where do we stick landfill again? I think it's in is it in the earth stack? You would think that landfill would be in the earth stack, but it's not. Is it a product? No. Is it an orgo product? Kinda, I guess. Oh, it's right there. Oh, we don't have more. Why? Oh, because we're finally using it. Got it. Got it. Understood. We still have tons and tons of it. It's just, it's not backed up all the way. Okay. So, oh, we have to get a high energy logo. One of you. Specifically one of you. All right. Let's go do it. And then after this, we will probably watch gold trickle forward. And then after that, probably be done, right? This has been a solid day's work. Okay, work, quote unquote work. Yeah, this is clearly labor for me. I suffer every moment I do this. So we should probably do it down here, rough out all this. Should be a fairly easy one. All right, good. Let's do it. All right, so what should I rant about while doing this? I can't really rant about the great outdoors, as I usually do, because it has been raining constantly where I live. And I haven't been able to get out and do anything in the backyard for a long time, which is actually a little irritating. Just all you. This is probably a grenade situation. Though deciding whether or not it's a grenade situation or not, it probably strips away most of the benefit of just quickly boxing everything. Just quickly boxing everything and letting the bots take care of it is almost certainly the most time efficient way, especially now that they're fast. All right, so maybe we should start establishing boundaries. So right here, probably here, let's just rough it out first. So right to there, and then to like right here. So yeah, midway through there, and then we'll build a test one. Well, maybe not. Maybe just take care of all the green stuff and then take care of all the blue stuff, right? All I know is, well, this has to go now. We're going to be right up against the border. We're going to have to do another artillery day down here. And I'm not super thrilled about that. So let's just get rid of you. You never existed. Yeah, artillery day comes soon. We're going to have to push out. I kind of want to... This is probably the longest border in the factory right now. And so what I want to do is probably keep it right here. I kind of want to pinch these guys out, even though I'm not going to use this space ever, right? It would just be more, if I move this one right here and this one right here, then I can kind of declare a southern border to right here. That's not a bad idea. Like I start just pushing out right here, and then this is just the south. This is the end. Well, that does seem like a lot of work, because I only need to get up to like here. It's not that much more work. It isn't. And the key thing is we have to push out here, and then eventually we have to push out up here too. Oh, how I just pray every day for better artillery. This might be multiple artillery days. So maybe I better choose very wisely what I put here. And then go back and do animals for a while artillery reloads. It's going to be unfortunate. All this is unfortunate. Why can't we just get along and be friends? So yeah, the real-life tree destruction as I rehabilitate the backwoods hasn't been happening. Really? Oh. I suppose I did get pretty excited, didn't I? Well, this isn't gonna work long term. this will dump some stuff out of my inventory. I suppose I should go get a box, right? Come on, guys, catch up. You can do it. Drain out the batteries. Alright, so I knew this was going to happen, so I did it. At least I don't pick up the seaweed when I do this. Alright, so that leaves a little space, but not a lot of space. I should just go get a box. Don't be dumb. Go get a box. I know it means running all the way back in, but whatever. You need a box. Go get a box. And into that box, we are going to shove landfill. Wow, this factory's big now. Box for landfill. There. This should be good enough for right now, right? Okay, so as I was saying, roughing it out from right there to like right there. So it really is just in a line. What are we trying to pick up, and why is this such a problem for us? All right, so we want to be in here. We're going to clear everything from here south. No problem, right? No trees, no rocks, no nothing. No that. No me, no you, nothing. Utter annihilation. We've returned to the base state of the world. The nothing before anything was spoken, so that we might bring the glory of factory to this space. Does this seem a little pretentious? It is, but just a little. Truly, what we do is on par with the greatest works of the greatest beings. We are creators all, and in our sense, equals. Don't tell my family I've been saying this. They might take issue. There's perhaps been indications in the past that perhaps I have not quite attained perfection. How about that? There have been a few signs to that. Only a few. Occasional. Mostly laughed off. Mostly forgotten. Almost entirely forgotten. Yes, entirely forgotten. But let's not give resting memories any reason to come to the surface, and just pretend like I am the most humble of all beings. I am like the lowly worm tilling the soil in darkness for the benefit of all other creatures besides myself. Yay, that is what I do. We still got problems? Well, if we've got problems, I have another box. And those guys will catch up eventually, right? So I should just start cleaning on the way south and meet them. Oh, don't do that. Not you. Good, I saved it. This will at least be very tidy when it's finished. And at least it doesn't take long at all. Nice, sparse, kind of wasty land out here. So are we actually almost done? Almost done? Is there anything more I see? Over here, I think. Yeah. Stealth trees. Stealth trees trying to trick me. The only problem with the bots is I do have to let them catch up every once in a while. I think we're done, right? Yeah, we've cleared the entire area. Okay, let's go dump waste materials and then do landscaping and paving. Bots, you are done. So, we'll also check in on how rust is doing. So, stone for right there. Do I really need to... If I just put logs here, will they be taken away? Doesn't look like it. These are a lot of logs. All right, we'll do something with those. I'll go take them up to the log maker, I guess. I want coal. Right there. In you go. And then our log maker is up here in the Orgo area. I think... Are we stuck? Please tell me when... No, this is a vent. Okay, that's a vent. This is a biomass maker, which happens to make logs as a matter of course. So where's actual log making done? Over here, maybe? What is this? Oh, this is waste biomass, right? Okay, good. Do we have room? Ah, okay, there we go. All right, we're in business. I just have to learn how my own factory is laid out. So right there, take that. And that will be used over time. Fantastic. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, now we're ready. So, time to reclaim land from the sea and time to pave. First of many. Both fortunately and unfortunately. So what I want to do, bots are off, right? Take this. Should check in on Rust, not you, I guess. Oh, I left some trees. Horrible. Rust still going, yes? Still going strong. And the rust receptacle in the earth stack. Oh, good. We have cleared the backlog, which means ethylene is probably going, right? No. No, it is not. Because it needs methane now. How is that even a thing? How is that even possible? We have no syngas? Okay. I have questions about this. We have lots of hot syngas. That should mean we have... Oh, wait. Can't get rid of the steam? And that should be going to the utility stack. Right? Huh. So it's supposed to be constantly refluxing. It's not doing that. So I need to have a vent here. And then have to get that wastewater out. Well, what am I looking at here? Is this a closed loop? First, this produces steam. 250 degree steam. Great. And in quantity, 300 a second. And then this doesn't do anything with steam. This doesn't do anything with steam. This uses a lot of steam. And it uses just normal steam. And so it looks like it's actually using less if these are properly balanced. So it looks like I actually feel like it consumes steam, but we probably don't have a buffer here. Here, what we're going to do right now is just going to flush this because it's steam. And it's legal to flush steam. And then maybe we need a buffer tank here. I can't, though maybe again it, here, why is, okay, wait a second. We're still not venting. It's still 100%. Now we're waiting for bitumen to come in, which is, okay, this is starting to cascade, isn't it? We should have endless bitumen. Endless. Here, we'll update you. And then you should just not exist. That should be marked for pickup next time I run by. Why would we ever not have bitumen? Is it just because throughput issues? Do we not have bitumen at all? That's crude oil. Drift distillates. Where did we stick our bitumen? Is this right here? No, it's nitrogen. Do we not have any? Okay, no nitrogen is also indicative of no bitumen. So let's go take a look. Sorry, getting distracted. We do oil sand processing right here. And you should be just pouring bitumen upon me. And you are stuffed up on tailings. Okay, now we have something actionable, right? Did I clip this line? Is there a problem here? No, we are just full up on tailings. All right, okay, I can deal with this. Okay, this is good, this is fine. I like this, I'm happy. Tailings is full, stuffed full. And so the tailings vent right here should kick on. Right? And you can't do that because this weird dinosaur I have, we have no waste nextlet right here. We need to process waste nextlet. And we do that right here. Should this not be happening? But there's no dinosaur manning that. Okay, all right, I gotta go fix this now that I see it. There is no dinosaur manning the waste nextlet bin. So come here, friend. Oh, you're gonna need some food. All right, so what I need you to do is this. Dinosaur hungry. Then I want you to go get waste nextlet ore. Right there. I want you to fill that cargo. And I want you to take the waste nextlet ore and dump it into the emergency nextlet vent so that it leaves the system. Go and do that. Okay. Well, that was fun. Nice little problem right there. And hopefully that will trickle through and the entire system will spring back to life. And if not, well, we will once again be at the time of weeping. All right, so as I was doing, right, I was roughing this out. Oh, it's within range of a thing. All right, got it. What I want to do now is kind of push this out nice and even, but not too far. So I don't want to have to pick it up. And then we want to come to here. And I just want to carefully make a nice corner right here. Right? A nice corner. Okay. Now we can fill it in at will. By the power of energy drink, the sea shall be conquered. Poseidon shall have no dominion no longer. We need not fear the tsunami. We need not beg for rains. By control of the sea, we will have control of our destiny. And, okay, that has to be marked for removal. The bots will get it eventually, right? The bots will get it. Sure, the bots will get it. And I also didn't do the islands. But that's a situation that can be handled with grenades. Like that tree right there. Spoiler alert, it's getting grenaded. Okay, come on. Right there. Okay. Okay, and then this way. And then keep going back and forth, back and forth. This way, and this way, and this way. Just get it all done. Luckily, I have enough landfill with me. Excellent, right? And done. All right, so now it is time for the great laying outing. See if I did this right. I missed a spot. I missed a spot. No. Impossible. I cannot miss a spot. Right there. Right there. Okay, like so. And we'll just have some nice city blocks. I really feel the pull of cobalt for some reason. Cobalt. I also want to do kimberlite processing and rare earth, uranium, and lithium. This is dangerous, what's happening right here. This is perhaps not recommended. I'm 100% going to have to do an artillery day. It's probably going to have to be several artillery days, unfortunately. But I will find a way to persevere. Worry not. These tribulations will not discourage me. Alright, so now it is paving time, right? So, as is our tradition. Bop, bop. And then just straight over, yeah? And straight back. Now I'll do all the cross ones first. Then I'll do the big verticals. And I won't have any problems whatsoever. So is there anything else after this? I know I've been stuck here for a long time. I know I need to do silicon processing, but I'm hung up on diamond wire. And for that, I need kimberlite processing, which I just mentioned. So that's on the way. It is obviously not here yet. I don't know what kimberlite processing does, except it's a very long chain. It might need other things I don't have. I should probably look at that, maybe even now. But cobalt processing is very important. It will, like the cobalt alloy oxide thing, the big blue ingot looking thing, that is used in lots. Why did I leave trees here? You see that, right? It's used in a lot of high tech for right now things, like all the big mines and such. So I really should prioritize that. But things are going all right. I figure maybe a week and a half, and I'll have all these materials. Well, no, it's probably more of 2 weeks, because I'm going to have to drop artillery days in there. And then that will be it. That will be primary processing for all materials going forward. And I will just be able to turn my attention to plants first, I think, and then animals. I don't really need to do anything more now that I actually have basic animal husbandry in place. I should be able to turn my attention to making all of the fungal substrates. Oh, very sad. And then from there, Navins and Yadols and... Oh, why am I switching? I'm not done yet. I've just caused myself problems. Yadols, Navins, probably should do Chrydons. That will involve making them down south and bringing them up, and that's fine. Doesn't matter. Oops. Oh, maybe I didn't. And then obviously all of the animals, including the animals I don't have right now, like Fagnots and I think Scrondex I don't have. I have to make I look like I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I'll fix it later. I need moose. I need lots of cotton guts. And I mean lots of cotton guts. The Negesium calls. It is time to form the Negesium, friends. That which takes life and negates life. Then we're going to be very, very, very close to actually getting the next tech level, which is, it's only taken me, what, 500 hours more? It's been a long time since I've hit a new tech tier. Admittedly, I had an excuse. I've been essentially starting over. Doing things properly this time. At the same time, it's going to feel really good to actually start researching things new. And then I'll be in a really rare case where I'm researching tech and implementing it immediately. Like for the last ever, I've been so far behind on tech. It's been implementation time, which has been, like you've seen, I've researched like 2 techs per day for a while. And a lot of these techs have like 3 or 4 recipes associated with them that all need to be implemented. That's a lot of engineer time right there. Especially if you're, you know, like me. We'll get through it eventually, right? The good news is, yeah, we're going to be finished just about in time. We'll finish this. We'll turn gold on. We'll watch it run. We'll feel a warming sense of self-satisfaction. Then I guess tomorrow we start on Cobalt. Probably Cobalt. Maybe Rare Earth is better. I don't know. Honestly, doesn't matter. And then keep checking back in on artillery shells until I have enough to go show show the surrounding nations the diplomatic innovations that my people have constructed. This will improve relations between our peoples by first adjusting the number of peoples that are in our nation. You see, these two factors are intertwined. Good. We're going to call this good. All right, excellent. Let's go change clothes. Let's do a little bit of cleanup work right here. And then we're going to go change clothes. And then we're going to turn gold on. And that's going to be it for the episode. I could probably go start doing tri-ore or something. Or at least building the big mines I need. I need a big mine. I need a big mine. And I need a big mine. That one's not so big. And then we'll put a big belt of drill heads supporting all of that. And it will be good. Maybe I should do the drill heads, the mines right now. Because we'll be going to be processing the tri-ore on site. We're not piping in the tri-ore, the raw ores, and then dealing with them in the production stack. No, tri-ore is made off-site and brought in. So what do I need? I need to connect this up, right? We should be all ready. Let's take a look. Yeah, all ready to go. Let's make some gold, everyone. We need to pipe you in, and that's, you have the solution. You want the solution, and now we go. All right, gold. Let's see what I messed up. This all goes, it all spins. It should be going kind of at beyond max speed right now because we have so much solution. Why aren't you spinning? Because that was never hooked up. Hey, hey. It's good when we learn. We learn and we grow. So up you go. Now everyone just does a dance on my power grid right there. Oh man, we're gonna actually need more power when this is all going. Like when I could cut a lot of the power out by putting efficiency modules in. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. All right, you guys are going. You guys are going. You guys are not going. Oh, you are backwards. That's interesting. Look, I hooked the P up to the R and the R up to the P. Who could make such a stupid error? Only me. All right, so what are we doing? This is waste chromium. Yeah, nice. So all you guys are spinning. Oh my god, my power grid. I definitely need to get a whole bunch of... Well, I have a beacon, right? And I want crafting. I need one more of these to do this properly. It's like we knew this day would come, right? And I needed you to turn up all the way and like here, right? Like here, right? Yeah, that hits them all. And this reduces by 60% for the cost of 125. So yes, it's definitely worked, even with one. Probably can see the drop right now. Yeah, kathunk. All right, so let's pay attention to the gold. Ah, look, this is going. I'm already feeling the mistake right here. Look how hard it's working, and I want to make it work harder. I probably shouldn't have done that. Well, luckily, there's room here to back it off if I need it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like this. This is bad. I did a bad, and I feel bad. What I meant to do was this. I think we can all agree this is what I meant to do the entire time. There we go. It's like, isn't this so much better? Answer, yes, it is so much better. There we go. And then these guys are chugging along, and that's a big concentration step, so that's good. And right here we make the gold liquid, we make the gold bars, we're making gold. We have gold, everyone. Gold, I say. And this is probably going to all slow down quite a bit once we have less chromite solution coming through. Everyone's going. We're making gold. Huge spike of gold. All right. So last thing we have to do, bring our notes back. Oh, we have to do this. Vanadium concentrate tank not connected. A viewer pointed this out to me, and I finally got to it. So I thank you very much, kind viewer, for telling me these things, and sorry for taking so long in fixing it. But I do listen, and I do fix things. Eventually. When we make vanadium right here, here, let me show you the problem he pointed out to me. It's right over here, right over here, question mark? Yeah, we never connected this up. See? This should be together and it is not together. Very sad. All right, there you go. And it wasn't needed, so it doesn't matter. Great job. Now I need gold and Zapiers. I think I already have gold, right? I had to do this before for a reason. It was going to be opposite silver. Oh, I never did hook it up. Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. And then right here. I don't know if we need that. Actually, we probably need one right there. All right, sure. All right, is this done? Is this real? Did we do it? Can we feel good about ourselves? It's all hooked up. Looks right. Give me a whale. A very important whale. Whale hungry. I want you to come all the way down. I want you to get gold. We're making a lot of gold. And then I want you to put it right here because you use primary gold. Where are you? Mr. Whale, come here. That's not you. He wandered away from me. He just walked away from me. Well, okay, floated mysteriously away from me. That's unacceptable behavior. I'm just ignoring all these guys. Then I have to put in a space for Zapirs and Zapir eggs. But right now, I need more gastrocapacitors. So great. And how are you doing here? Just fine. Okay, we are above water on gastrocapacitors, which is absolutely 100% what I wanted to see. So, fishes, and I suppose what should be next to it is eggs and Zapirs here in the animal line. Why is this off? Why is this different? I have been... Oh, okay, I see. I have been trained for so long to associate different with bad that when I see it, I just start shaking and frothing. What? What? Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm copying all those. I shouldn't be doing that. That is simply incorrect of me. What I should be doing is this. Alright, so there we will have Zapir eggs. Let me hook you into the news. Oh, I didn't hook the gold in. I'll go do that. And then right here, I think what we do is we leave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a full 5. So it's right up to here then. I suppose I should just copy and paste this even though nothing's in it right now, right? I need it for, to get fluids in and out. Oh, wait. Here, this was wrong. Pick it all up. No, I will not say I'm sorry. Put that in as best you can. It will be okay. And then lastly, we need a representative from this side. Right? There. Nice and cozy. Nice and perfect. So we need to go get some more sheds, it looks like. Okay. Then we have to use this for something. Is this all hooked up? Is this still good? Yeah. We need a whole bunch of sheds. Over here in the bin of bins, right? Great. Thank you for all this. Oh, I'm almost out of pipe, too. Oh, and I'm out of loaders, too. I probably should have paid attention to that. I probably should have paid attention to a lot of things. My life is off the rails, and I am out of control. Give me loaders. Loaders should be right there. Okay. Sorry, gone again. I should probably get some whales, too. Because they'll be transporting the crustaceans and the larval crustaceans. All right. Good. Now we're finally ready again. We need a whale to come here. Oh, okay. So we did that. We're doing this. All this is obsolete. Notes dismissed. Add interrupt whale hungry. Then what I want you to do is go up to Zapir land right here and just fill up on eggs. It's like we're actually producing them fairly slowly. And then empty your cargo right there on eggs. Maybe I should take a look at that. And then we actually have to get Zapirs as well because of military science. Though this could probably be not a whale. And we're not producing many of these because we're feeding them all into the evolution machine. Which I should go check on, right? Let's go see if we have enough. We probably do. Let's go take a look. How many of these do we have? Only 3? Ew. I feel like this is stopped then. Yeah, this is definitely stopped. We have no fish. Why do we have no fish? Why? We have no seaweed? We have plenty of seaweed. It's not being put on the belt, though. That means this has been turned off because we have enough eggs on the belt. So why isn't this going? We have no eggs. No eggs. It says no eggs. And if I look at the news right here, we have no eggs. Okay. So we have a little contradiction in our system here, right? All right. So where have I inflicted a logic error on this system? So there are no eggs. You need to turn on. Where is the feeders? It's this one and this one. There's two feeders right here. And you need to be enabled when eggs are less. Ah, it's a deadlock. You see? It's waiting for more fish and it's waiting for more filtration media. Why aren't you... You're turned on. What are you doing? Why don't you pick up more filtration media? No, serious question. Right there. Grab it and go in, and then you have to grab seaweed and put it in. Why don't you do this? Well, and this is trying to output... Okay, that's not what I want. You're trying to get fish, and you're trying to get fish. All right. All right. Okay. This is the crappiest inserter ever. I know I should replace it with something else. Why wasn't it that one picking up, though? So we have one general purpose and we have one stacky. I have questions about the ideas I have. So most of these guys are stuck on fish, and now you're making fish eggs again, and the fish will be coming around. Okay. Maybe things are going to get better here. We're making all sorts of eggs. There's all sorts of eggs on the belt now. That was a weird jam. Like, I understand these have fish in their claw and these have fish in their claw and they can't go. I didn't understand why that guy, the one that had a claw mostly full of filtration media, was not feeding. I mean, it probably wouldn't have helped in the end. But we'll see. All right, so the fish need to build back up in the system. Like, the fish were such a problem in the last factory, too. Fish are just constantly an issue. Okay, grab those eggs. So we need like a stack inserter in, and we need a normal inserter in. Maybe not even stack inserters. Maybe just I should have done a whole rack of normal inserters, just fasts. I don't know. All right, I am going to get one fish tank. Because I know we got one, right? Give me one fish tank. Right there. And you guys, I don't know what you're doing. So just here, the power goes into me. Great. Thank you very much. You have completed your mission at long last. You may now rest. Where do I put the better fishes? I know I had some more better fishes. Ah, right here. I don't think that's going to be enough, right? I think we need 10 better fishes. And I only have 8 to give it. Maybe it's even less than... All right, I'm going to pretend that doesn't exist. Right? Can I make a... No. I should probably... I don't know. Need a few more towers. Should make a thing that makes towers. So on and so forth. Okay, so... Let's review. Let's go take a look and see how Rust is doing. Let's review and then let us recap. In that order. So you're going... And is now this going again? Because tailings is being vented? Yes. We now have bitumen. So that means ethylene is going? Yes. That means Dow froth is going? No. There must be an enormous draw on the mid product somewhere. And we're making gold? No. Why are we not making gold? This stuff is wandering in. That's good. Oh, we are making gold. It's just, what's our bottleneck now? That's a real good question. Oh, hydrogen peroxide. We ate through it all. All right, that's acceptable. We might have to run a line out. But I think for right now, yeah, this is a good episode. This is a good time to wrap up. Maybe next episode we'll actually get a tech happening. Wouldn't that be nice? Here, check fish one more time, right? I see fish. Yeah, fish are happening. Eggs are happening. Slowly building up again. Okay, so I just have to monitor this situation going forward. Good. So, time for recap. Zoom in as best I can. Right about here. Zoom out. And then down a bit. Oh, we're still zoomed way in. That's what we want. That is the proper zoom over. Just get the tip of the niobium. Just get the edge of the lake. There we go. And screenshot. Okay. What did I do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, today was a pretty good episode. We made gold. We finished off the gold stack. It took 3 blocks. Once again, it is a byproduct of chromium. So to do this properly, like this is truncated just to begin with because the expansive step is in the middle. Just have to tack these 3 onto the bottom and clearly is not going to happen. And just is terrible. So we built gold over here and that's fine. Yeah, it's good. So next episode, we start on whatever our next material is. Our materials are, again, cobalt, lithium, uranium, rare earth, kimberlite. 5 more things. And as you can see, we have 2 blocks. And then we're going to have a conversation with our friends. Like, they're going to have to give way. They're getting too close. Like, I understand that they desire to crowd close to the light and glory of the factory, but I really need them to back off. So we're going to have to do another artillery day. This time on the west. Should probably check and see how many artillery shells we have built up. Well, we'll do that. So. After we did that, I realized we had a big problem with not having enough rust. Iron oxide is usually produced as a byproduct through all sorts of manufacturing processes in here, and they're just not being done right now, so we don't have enough rust. So we needed a primary rust generator. So we made nitrobenzene right here, and then we made iron oxide right here. It's primary iron oxide, and that allowed us to get ethylene started again in a lot of other areas here in the intermediate processing zone. And more importantly, it gave us the rust needed to make gold. And we have gold. And I think that's pretty much everything I did, right? Like I fixed a few problems here and there, but things are good. In next episode, cobalt. Because I think cobalt, maybe I should do cobalt right here instead. Less interference. Like, do I want to mine the kimberlite rock in the kimberlite stack? That's very tidy. But I don't know how much I'm going to need, so it all has to go to primary processing anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we'll make tri-ore down in the south. And we'll probably ship it to intermediate processing right here. And then, so we need uranium here, and hopefully we only need 4 more initial inputs. We need rare earth, it needs to be in there. We need tri-ore, we need uranium, we need, I don't know what the feedstock for lithium is. We need kimberlite rock, whatever that is. Yeah, and I hope we don't need another one because I used the space. I'm sorry, the space is gone. Anyway, real good episode. I look forward to the next real good episode. So talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.